Hey, Layla. It's been a long time. It's Grace. Do you remember me? Grace. We went to the same elementary school? Yes, that's right. That Grace who was always mean to me? Hey, do you have to mention that? Back then, I was just a child, so I just said whatever came to my mind. Huh? I heard you got married. I was so surprised, and I just had to text you. How did you know my account? Oh, I'm still in touch with a lot of people in my class. I got it from someone who knows your account. I see. So, what do you want? Do I need something to text you? I just thought it's been so long since we were in elementary school. Well, look, I'm really sorry, but if it's not urgent, I'll text you later. I'm a little busy right now. That's cold, Layla. I heard your husband is a handsome guy working for a big company. How did you know that? I just heard a rumor. I see. How could a daughter from a poor family like yours marry someone like that? You haven't changed at all since the old days, haven't you? Am I not allowed to get to know Ethan? It's not like that. But I didn't like that about you since we were little. It's just something you thought on your own, and I don't think it has anything to do with me, does it? You grew up in a bottom-class family, but you had good grades, and you even went to a famous national university. I didn't know what happened after that, but you joined a big company, didn't you? It's the same company as my husband. What? We met at work and started going out. Is that right? It doesn't make any sense. You were raised by a single mother, but you're smart and good at everything. And then you got a job at a big company and got married with someone from work? I was brought up in a better environment than you. Did you just text me to say that? I'm really busy right now. I have to go, sorry. Ethan, are you okay? I didn't expect your mother to pass away so soon. I know it's impossible not to be depressed, so please, take care of yourself.
I've put you through a lot of trouble, Layla. I'm sure Mom was happy that you took care of her till the end.
I hope so. Your mother wanted to see you so much. I only regret that I couldn't let her see you.
I know. I'm sorry that you had to go through this when you were so busy. I feel bad. So, about the funeral, it's gonna be a little late.
The wake is in 3 days and the funeral is the next day, right? Your father told me. The funeral home is busy, so there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think it would come to this. I think I'll go back to the office and finish my work.
What? Your mother just passed away. You should get someone else to take over your work. You don't have to go to work now, do you?
Well, I guess not. But my job seems to be in a bit of trouble. I can't just leave it like that.
That may be true, but can't you at least ask your boss for help at a time like this?
I don't think my boss can even handle it on my behalf, so I have to go. I'm going to try to get this done super quick, so I can make it to the wake. I might have to stay overnight at the office tonight.
Huh? You should at least come home at night and stay with your father. He must be feeling a little overwhelmed.
I know, but it's better than having to stay at work too long, right? I don't want to go to my mom's funeral with work on my mind.
I see. Well, then go do your best to get the work done as soon as possible.
I will. Please take care of Dad while I'm gone.
Hey, Layla. Hi, Grace. Sorry, I can't really talk to you right now. Can we talk some other day? You said the same thing the other day, and you just ended on your own. I really can't do it today. I don't care what you say. Where do you think I am right now? I don't know. It's none of my business where you are. Don't keep texting me over and over again. It's early in the morning, you know. You're talking a lot of crap. I'm at a luxurious resort hotel. I've been staying here since yesterday. You can stay wherever you want. You don't have to report to me. Is that so? But I'm with Ethan. What are you talking about? He's at work. He's staying at the office. How could he possibly be with you? Besides, he doesn't even know you. Oh my gosh! You totally trust him! If you don't trust me, I'll send you some pictures. There you go! What's with these pictures? What's going on? One is us enjoying dinner together in our room last night. The other one is us relaxing in bed afterwards. Do you believe it now? Oh my god. It's definitely Ethan, isn't it? We have been dating for about a year and a half. A year and a half. That was right around the time his mother collapsed. He wants to be with me. So I think it's time for us to get married. So, will you divorce him? Divorce? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not just saying it to make you angry. I've been dating Ethan for a year and a half. We love each other. He said he wants to be with me all the time. So, he was with you when he said he was working overtime or staying overnight at work? Yes! He was with me the whole time. I can't wait any longer. You're lying, right? I'm not lying. I have several pictures to prove it. How is that possible? What about his mother's feelings? Mother? What are you talking about? If you really want me to get a divorce, you'll have to be prepared for that too. Are you talking about alimony? That's okay. My dad is the president of a company. He'll pay you as much as you want. So, please divorce Ethan, okay?
Layla, what the hell do you think you're doing? Why didn't you attend the funeral?
It's not like I didn't want to.
And you said something about divorce in front of many people? You bastard. Who would announce divorce during a funeral? How dare you embarrass me in front of my relatives and boss?
Why don't you ask yourself why this happened?
Huh?
Do you think I would ditch a funeral without a reason? It's you and that woman who are the bastards.
What?
The morning after you stayed overnight at the office to finish your work, I got a text from Grace.
Grace? How did you know that name?
We went to the same elementary school. Well, we weren't really friends, but she contacted me the other day.
Huh?
Maybe you didn't know anything about it, but she told me everything.
Everything?
Yes. You met her at a bar a year and a half ago. You exchanged contact information, right?
Well, maybe.
After that, you two went out for drinks together, and it became serious. Recently, you were talking about marrying her, right?
Well...
That's why she told me to divorce you as soon as possible.
Seriously?
Your mother passed away, but you were staying at a luxurious resort hotel with Grace, pretending you were working. You went on a trip to have an affair right after your mother passed away. Are you kidding me?
There's a reason for this.
What's the reason?
She was looking forward to it so much that I couldn't say no, so I had no choice but to go.
Even if she was really looking forward to it, you could have said no. Your own mother passed away. Don't you feel sorry for your mother?
I know, but...
That's beyond heartless. Do you think I could attend the funeral pretending nothing happened between you and Grace? I was afraid of what I might do, so I decided not to attend the funeral.
But then, you barged in before they carried out the coffin, and you threw the divorce papers in my face, didn't you? There were my relatives, my boss. You're the one who's heartless, no matter how you look at it. I won't forgive you for messing up my mother's funeral.
That may have been true for you and the company officials.
Huh?
But your father understands why I did that.
Huh? What do you mean?
Your father knew all about you and Grace. He recommended that we get a divorce. If we're getting a divorce, he thought it'd be better during the funeral so your mother could see it.
Are you out of your mind?
You're out of your mind. Your father told all the relatives in advance and they agreed.
What? You mean all the relatives knew about my affair?
Exactly. So everyone already knew about it.
How did that happen? Why did Dad agree to the divorce?
Didn't you tell Grace about your mother's funeral?
I didn't tell her anything. Why would I talk about that during a vacation to a resort?
According to Grace, she couldn't get in touch with me or you, so she went over to your parents' house early in the morning.
What? My parents' house?
Apparently. She showed up just as your father came back home. He saw Grace and knew something was going on.
What do you mean?
Your father seems to have a much better sense of noticing something than you do.
Huh?
It means he found out about your affair.
You're kidding, right?
Grace told him everything.
That's a lie. And what happened to Grace after that?
When your father gently urged her to go back to her parents' house, she took a cab and left. I wonder if she's explained the situation to her own parents by now.
Oh no.
So after your mother's funeral and all, I'll file a claim for alimony through my lawyer. Of course, I'll charge Grace too.
Hey, don't do that. You're going too far with this.
Are you kidding me? Which one of us has crossed the line? You've been cheating on your wife for a year and a half, and now your own mother is gone, and you were going on a trip with Grace? I think your mother would be sorry to hear this, don't you think? Your father was very upset too, so you'd better prepare yourself. Bye then. Hi, Layla. I'm sorry, I know it's early in the morning. Will you reply? Yes. I don't think I have anything more to say to you. About the alimony. Oh, you can pay me as much as I want, right? As for the amount, I'm sure you'll be hearing from my lawyer soon. I'm sure he'll tell you how to pay me then. Well, if you'll excuse me. Wait a minute! I didn't know anything about his mother. I didn't know that she was sick, that she passed away, or about the funeral. But that's Ethan's fault, isn't it? The fact that he cheated on me in the first place is not a good thing either. I feel bad that I traveled while you were preparing for the funeral. I didn't know anything about it, so it's not my fault, right? So I think you should not charge me the alimony. Whether you knew about the funeral or not, it doesn't change the fact that you and Ethan were having an affair. So, of course, there will be alimony. I'll charge you a reasonable amount. Layla, you can reduce the alimony since we were friends back in elementary school, can't you? You can even drop the whole thing. I don't understand. I quit my job because I was planning to marry Ethan, and I've only been working part-time. I have almost no savings. There's no way I can pay alimony. Your father is the president of a company, so money is no problem. I thought he was going to pay me as much alimony as I want. That's Let me guess. Your father didn't know you were having an affair. And that the wife was a friend from elementary school. I'm guessing that when your father found out the truth, he was so furious that he gave up on you? Layla, if you know that much, do something about it. I don't have the money to pay you alimony. Please? For old time's sake, help me out here. Huh? Don't be silly. You've been making fun of me since I was a kid. You even took my husband away from me. As for me, I'd even double your alimony. Layla, are you not going to forgive me? Of course not. If you think you can have everything your way, you're wrong. Don't ever contact me again. Oh no!
Layla, I'm sorry for everything. I don't know what to say to you.
Having you apologize now won't change anything. As your ex-wife, I tried my best to take care of your mother. There were times when I almost collapsed because I was so busy with work, housework, and taking care of her. But when I looked at your mother's face, I couldn't leave her alone.
I know.
And yet, you were having an affair with Grace without even visiting your mother, saying that you were too busy with work. I still cry when I think of your mother's lonely face when she can't see her son.
I feel bad for my mom too.
Your mother isn't coming back. Even if you apologize now, she can't hear you anymore. Why didn't you go see your mother while she was still alive? Your mother and father took very good care of me since I have no mother. I cannot forgive you for making your own parents feel sad.
Layla, don't say that. It was just one mistake.
There are mistakes that can be forgiven and mistakes that cannot be forgiven. For me, your mistake is not forgivable. A trip to a luxurious resort hotel right after your mother passed away? That's beyond insane. I will never forgive you.
Layla, I can't pay you alimony. Even my dad gave up on me.
Huh? There's no way I can accept such an excuse. Grace submitted plenty of evidence. If you don't pay the alimony, I'm going to take this to court, and that's totally fine by me.
Court? Don't say such terrible things. Please forgive me.
I told you, there's nothing to forgive. If you persist too much, I'll call the police.
What?
That too, with your father's approval.
Oh no. Is there anything I can do?
You don't have a choice, do you? You have to pay the alimony. That's the only way you'll be forgiven. If you don't have the money, work hard. That's what you're going to do from now on.
I'm asking you because I'm not sure if I can make that much money. Just a few days ago, we were a couple, remember? Please help me, Layla.
That's enough. Don't be a baby. I'm blocking you for good.
Layla, wait.
After that, through my lawyer, Ethan and Grace were charged alimony. Grace's parents, who are very decent, paid the full amount of the alimony on her behalf. They said they will make her work hard to repay the money from now on. They apologized again and again, saying their parenting was wrong. I was sorry for her parents, but it couldn't be helped. Meanwhile, rumors of our divorce had spread at his company through Ethan's boss, who attended the funeral. And he couldn't stand the cold stares from those around him. He had no choice but to quit the company. He had lost his income, therefore he rented an old wooden apartment with little money he had left. He is working part-time to pay off the alimony. He borrowed money from the bank to pay the alimony because his father did not lend him any. Interest is added, so it's not easy to make the payment, but he brought this to himself. I want him to repay the loan to the end. I have moved out of the house I was living. I used the alimony to buy a nice apartment. I still see Ethan's father regularly, who loves me as if I were his own daughter. I hope that I can have a good and long relationship with him on behalf of his son.
Hey Dad, I have finished my exams already. I'm going to come back home in a couple of days. So early. What happened to that program we had you signed up for? You're supposed to complete it within 2 weeks. We have already paid $200 for you to get that training. Yeah, how about that? It has been postponed till the end of next semester. The facilitator for the program had a bit of family problems, so we had to cancel. If we're unable to have it by the end of the year, then you will get a full refund. Does not matter. I would much rather spend time with you instead. Right. Yes, sure. How has Mom been? I have been unable to speak to her for the past few months. I need answers. Dad, are you and Mom splitting up? We cannot talk about this right now. It has been 3 months since Mom has spoken to anyone. You said that she just packed her stuff and left, right? So it is either you are lying to me or you really don't know what is going on. I'm not lying to you. You must understand that I want to protect you at all costs. Your mother and I will figure this out. Look, I paid for your apartment already. Stay there and explore the city. I'll send you $1,000 to do anything you want. You can travel, shop, and party. Just don't come back home. Okay, fine. But soon. I want the truth, okay? Hey Dad, surprise, I'm back home. What? What do you mean? You should have told me. I changed the locks. There will be no way in. Oh, that, of course. I know how to pick a lock. He taught me how to when I was 8 years old. Anyways, I hope that you have food. I'm starving. I think I will have dinner with you tonight and then I will go out with Emily and Tasha tomorrow night. There is a local football game. We might pop by there. Who told you to come back? Answer me. You're not there. Answer the phone. 2 hours later. Who the hell is Frances and why is she living here? She has an attitude and is refusing to tell me who she is. If she continues, then I will have to call the police. Don't speak to her. Is she the reason why you did not want me to come back home? You need to leave. I'll book you in elsewhere. Is she your mistress? Is that the reason why my mom left and dropped off the face of the earth? Oh, my word. Tell me that what I am thinking is not truth, because if it is, my life has turned into a film. There are women's clothes all over the place. She's in your room. You're dating her, are you not? Did you too bury my mother in the backyard? You must be insane. I would never hurt your mother. Look, Frances is my girlfriend. Wait, why is nothing in my room where I left it? Why are there anime posters on my walls? Why are there anime posters on my walls? This Frances, does she have kids? Yes, she has kids. My goodness, what is wrong with you? So my mom left and then you decided to let your girlfriend and her kids move in? How long did you think that you were going to keep this up? This is my home and you cannot make me leave. I'm going nowhere up until you explain everything to me. I will be waiting for you to come back from work. The next morning. I do not appreciate how you acted toward Frances and the kids yesterday. I thought I raised you to be more sensible. I'm paying for your education. You will have to respect me. Understood? You will have to respect me, because I'm not a shitty dad who moved a woman and her children into my daughter's childhood home. Oh, and my wife left me because I was cheating, but I was too much of a chicken to let our daughter know. But totally respect me. Is that what you're trying to see? I am still your father. You will not speak to me like that. Pack your stuff and leave, or Frances will kick you out. You are grown. You cannot live with us. We do not have space for you. Wow. I cannot believe that I once felt sorry for you. I hated my mom, thinking that she abandoned me. Imagine if I decided to listen to you and I did not come back into town. I would have never known that you moved another woman into the house which you built with your wife. You're supposed to be a respected community leader. Is this sort of example you will set? Keep on speaking if you want me to cut you off financially. Then keep on talking. I will call the cops and have you removed. Do not bother, Dad. I will leave your house. I will go back to school even though you have hurt me, and I have lost all respect for you. I used to look up to you and respect you, but now I do not even have an ounce of respect. I'll be gone by the time you get back home, since you clearly do not want me around. Okay, good. Sasha and Phil, 2 days later. Hi, Uncle Phil. I'm not sure if you remember me, but I am your sister Dorothea's daughter. I got your number from my mom's old workplace. Do you by any chance know where she is? My word, I have been trying to get in touch with you for the past few months. Your mom is fine. She's just getting the help that she needs right now. What do you mean by that? Let me give you a quick rundown. I do not know what that liar of a father of yours told you, but he lied a lot. She did not leave the house. She was forced out. She found out that he was cheating on her. Instead of being apologetic, he forced her out and told her that he does not want to be with her anymore. Soon afterward, he told you those lies and made sure that you did not contact her. She stayed with me for some weird terrible shock and knew telling you would break your heart. Plus, he is the one paying for your fees. Everything that I have ever believed now feels like a lie. Well, her keeping it a secret from me does not help. My father kicked me out. I did not think that he would do that, but thank you for contacting me. But anyways, your mother was shocked after what happened and then she had a stroke. She's in recovery at our mother's house. I tried to get in contact with you, but I could not find you. I know your mom and I had not spoken in 7 years, but at least you contacted me now. I want to see her. Where do you live? Where does she live? I live in a city for work, but I drive down on the weekends to see her. That is a 3-hour drive. Can I go with you this weekend? Right now, I have to go back to my apartment. My dad was pissed off when he kicked me out. I don't want to let him know that I am onto him yet. Smart move. There's a lot that we need to speak about. It will be better to do this face to face though. Okay, see you this weekend. Hi, thank you so much for taking me to see her. Not a problem. She's happy to see you and is responding well. Where are you? You disappeared. There was something she told me before she had a stroke. She wanted me to contact a certain lawyer. I have been trying to get an appointment for weeks. Now finally I managed to get it. It's because I found you. It must be good luck. Why are you not at your apartment? I'm with my mom. Thanks a lot, you loser of a father. You know what? It does not even matter to me what you do. You and your mother deserve each other. You are lucky I paid your fees in advance, otherwise I'm done with you. Why? Because you cannot face your guilt for what you did to us? You kicked both your wife and daughter out to make space for a mistress? I hope that it was worth it. I will not take judgment from a child. I am the child here, but you are behaving like a toddler. I have good news for you. Really? I could use some good news right now. I'm so stressed about Mom's condition. My money is also running out. After all, my stupid dad stopped sending money because I called him out. Allow me to send you at least $500. Will it hold you over for at least a month or two? You do not have to. That money would be enough for several months, but I do not want to take advantage of you. You could never take advantage of me. I am your uncle. Also, I have to tell you the good news. The lawyer just confirmed that the house belongs to you. In any case, if your mother is sick or incapable of making decisions, everything that she owns goes to you. What? I spoke to the lawyer and he says this condition is grounds for you to take over The house was actually put in your name over 21 years ago. When I was born? They never told me about this. Your dad signed on the dotted lines. I guess he forgot about it. Or he never counted on the fact that you would find out. What does that mean for me? You are the owner of the house. You can kick him out. He cannot kick you out because he has no rights. I will send you all the documents in a bit. Damn, my mom has always been the baddest. Bad how? Oh, I mean that she's super intelligent. I bet he did not see this one coming. Thank goodness I looked for you. Otherwise, I would not have known. Oh, and once I get my house, we will have to see about getting them divorced. He, Francis, and their little family can build a little house in the street for all I care. Exactly. I've seen the pain he has put my sister through. I am happy that at last, some justice will be served. I trust that you have received the eviction notice. You have 3 days to leave the house. Anything that belongs to my mother and I should not be touched. Eviction notice? Wait, Francis called me an hour ago when I was in a meeting. You stupid child. What have you done? Do not act surprised. Did you think I would not find out the house belongs to me? Leave that house, or I will have you forcibly removed, which will be much more embarrassing. You have no mercy. I'm your father. Francis has 2 kids. Where do you expect us to go? I mean, there's a second option. What is it? You have to rent the house out for me. But first, you must pay me all the money you owe me from when I was 18. It is my house, and as a landlady, I must make sure that I maintain it. Those are thousands of dollars. Well, it is simple. We can start with a down payment of $100,000 and then we can speak there. You are crazy. You will not get what you want from me. Over my dead body. We will see what the law has to say about that. Does Francis not have a house? You can move there. Okay, I will give you 5 days to find a place and then I do not want to see you at my house again. See how my mother and I felt when you kicked the both of us out for stupid reasons? You are disgusting. But I'm your father. I have already done everything for you. Now that I want to be happy, you stand in the way of my happiness. Nothing can justify what you have done. You are not my dad. You are dead to me. He's gone. I went and checked the house. I'm going to get another set of keys. And then I am bringing my mother back home. I'm glad to hear that. Are you sure that you will be able to manage alone? Thank you so much for helping me out. I do not know what I would have done if you were not here. I would have probably been so lost right now. Do not worry, Mom and I will manage. I have spoken to the dean about a possible transfer that I can be closer to my mom. Your mother is so lucky that she raised a daughter with a good head on her shoulders. Hey, I wanted to ask something. Yes, you may ask me anything you want. Why did you go so long without seeing Mom? It was a stupid sibling squabble. Now I realize that we wasted precious years. I hope that she recovers properly one day. What that man did to her is unforgivable. True, he's out of our lives now at least. Yes, at least I will talk to you a bit later. Hey, I wanted you to tell your mother that I am filing for divorce. Also, if you keep telling people lies about me, then I will sue you. Okay, whatever. Are you not even going to deny it? Deny what? The fact that you are a sad excuse for a father. We are waiting for the papers. Oh, and my mom has been attending physio. I'm sure the judge would be very interested in hearing what she has to say. It does not matter what she has to say. I'll get the house back. Enjoy your little vacation there. And I heard that you already transferred. I hope that your little uncle has space to take you and your mother in. Any judge who rules in your favor would have to be mad. We are not going anywhere. This is our house. My mom is recovering. Soon she will be able to work. You thought you broke her, but you could not if you tried. She's a survivor. I do not care. Whatever makes you feel better. What I know is that you will not get that house. Right. Good news. Mom can now walk with crutches. She does not need her wheelchair anymore. This is all thanks to you. Oh, you do not have to give me all the credit. You have been such a huge support to me. I promise that once I start working, I'll pay you back for the money you spent on the lawyer. I could never allow you to. Spent on the lawyer. I could never allow you to. Plus, we have not won yet. In the end, my mom and I won the case. The house is still in my name. She feels so much better now, and recently went back to work. My dad's girlfriend left him a few months after the divorce was finalized. That might have to do with the fact that my mom cleaned him out.